Let's see what Johan has in stores for us today. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Blissful Kingdom for another episode of Psychological Pain. I'm your boy Bliss, and today we're gonna be watching Monster episode 22. Honestly, I'm super thrilled to get into this one because I was told it was gonna be a good episode. I don't get very many comments, so when I do, when someone says, "Hey, next episode is gonna be a good one," I'm ready to see what it's about. After last episode, I was really wondering in my head, like, when the next time Tenma and Anna gonna meet back up. I feel like we've been seeing both sides, and I feel like they've been getting closer and closer with like every episode. But then again, who knows with this show? You really gotta expect the unexpected. On top of that, I also went back to the original just to see how it was compared to the upscaled version, because it was a while since I watched Monsters, so I just wanted to see. And yes, there is like kind of a night and day, you know. So for now, I will be sticking with this version. The only thing that's bad about it, since someone did upload it, is like the subtitles are like yellow. I don't know why they chose that, but I don't think it's too bad, and if y'all don't mind it, of course I don't. Other than that, unfortunately, I don't have too much to yap about. I'm really thrilled to get into this episode. So as always, I am a small channel. Leaving a like on this video helps out a ton with the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, if you want to see more of me for whatever reason, all my socials will be linked below in the description. Check out the main channel. Go check out the Twitch. I should be getting back active over there. We have fun. We have fun. And yeah, let's get into this episode.
With a crime scene.
Do we have any leads?
Can you please tell us what the police are thinking?
What happened?
The case is linked to the serial murders?
A murder, of
Wealthy and
course.
had no children, right?
No matter how you look at it, it's obvious this incident is exactly like the other cases of murdered middle-aged couples across
Across Germany.
No comment at this time.
I've heard that the BKA is sending an agent to look into this. Is that true?
Oh, Lunge? We're gonna finally see Lunge again? It's been a minute.
Serial murders.
I miss my
Better luck
boy.
Talking to a BKA suit directly than trying to get this.
And I
guy
need to
give
see
me
him
anything.
with like all the new information.
Just dude, I gotta go.
It looks like him right
Excuse
there.
me, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Kipper.
That dude.
I'm with the Hamburg Tog.
Kemper with the...
You've been sent here by the BKA to investigate this murder. Is this case somehow connected to the other serial murders?
Well, Kipper of the Hamburg Tog, you're right on both
Hamburg
counts.
Tog.
Get your pen ready, because here's my statement. A middle-aged couple was
Okay.
murdered, and it appears to be another serial slaying.
I knew it! And is the suspect that Japanese doctor?
Yes, I just saw the report.
So he
Thank you
still
for the scoop.
thinks it's him. Okay. He's like, I gotta publish
I'm
this
aware the
now.
Hamburg Tog is the leading local newspaper, but I expect you to make sure your story gets published in every major newspaper in the country as well.
Hey, consider it done. Thanks again for all your help, friend.
He's like, I got a story, finally.
It's the best way to get into their house.
He's
Should I
role-playing as the
knock?
killer.
I don't want
Gotcha.
to startle the Yopes by walking in on them. Such a friendly couple. They greet me and show me to the living room. These folks aren't the least bit suspicious as they lead me in. Naturally, I sit on the sofa, facing him.
In the mind of a killer.
A few minutes later, the husband will die on the floor, over there.
I always thought, who's in
I'll do
charge
it
of
when the wife
outlining the
leaves
bodies?
room.
Probably
Where
who's that
did she
cleaned it up, huh?
go? She is stabbed in the back before she even has a chance to serve it. Obviously, then, I need to make my move on the husband while she's
I would be shot and
occupied in the
stabbed,
kitchen.
bro.
I stab him, but I miss and end up slashing him. The husband runs off with blood
Bleeding.
dripping from his wounded left hand.
Running
So
away.
I try to get him again. I swing the knife. This time I only puncture his right shoulder. I'm such a clumsy amateur.
Bro, the acting is phenomenal.
The husband yells his wife's name.
Like he said, I am the killer.
Recently,
He's
she's
really
developed
playing a part.
hearing problem. Yes, turns out I knew about that, didn't I? Go on, shout all you want. I can take my time to kill you and then your wife. You're trapped. There's your left hand
music.
on the wall. You can't
Everything.
get away from me. But then something prevents me from completing the task. It's 5
And what is
meters
that?
from this point to where the husband dies. How come? Why not just eliminate him here and be done with it?
I've never seen him. Do you suspect he's the one who broke in and murdered my neighbors?
For the
Handsome
moment,
feller.
I can only say he's a person of interest. If you see this man, just act normal. I don't want him to become suspicious. Then get in touch with me as soon as you possibly can. for
I
you to
swear,
do.
if she sees him after
I
this and
personally
actually
assure
calls,
you won't be in any danger.
When I'd call out to her from my doorstep, Mrs. Yope would always greet me cheerfully.
That's very interesting. I've been told Mrs. Yope lost her hearing about a year ago and refused a hearing aid. So then, in your opinion, nobody else in the neighborhood knew about her hearing loss either?
No, I wouldn't think so.
It certainly appears that your business is booming.
You're
I'm
right.
sorry, I'm just locked in. I know I ain't
Contracts I
talking
made with
much.
the car manufacturers just happened to work out.
Before we begin, I'd like to extend my deepest condolences for the recent loss of your aunt and uncle.
Thank you. Their passing was a
Okay,
great
so that's
loss.
his
They were
auntie.
the only relatives I had left in the world.
Damn, that was
It
his
appears they
last?
never
Of his
had any
relatives and they were
children of their
murdered?
own.
Sir, tell me you'll be able to catch the murderer.
I will. I'm pretty sure I know who's behind it.
Me too.
It's Timma.
I bet it was that Japanese doctor, wasn't it?
Sounds like you're very well
Yo,
informed.
bro, leave my
Well, of
boy
course I am.
alone.
I'm curious. Just how much do you stand to inherit? You see, I found
wait,
out that
Lunge's
Mr.
looking at
Yope
everything.
was quite a wealthy man.
There's no way he, like,
Sir, I presume you are the
thinks he
sole
hired
heir to their
Timma.
considerable estate, seeing as how you are their only nephew.
It's inappropriate to be discussing my inheritance in these circumstances.
A company can appear to be booming on the surface, but underneath may have serious cash flow problems that have gotten out of hand.
That is true, but...
You're implying I murdered them when there's a serial killer on the loose? How dare you?
What are you so worried about? You have a perfect alibi for the time in question.
Look how
And you
calm.
have plenty of witnesses. You
Lunge
bought your
is.
secretary and some others a nice dinner after a long meeting.
Inspector Lunge,
Well,
I can't tell if Lunge's
What
a
do you
great
want,
detective
Kipper?
or a bad one,
what's
bro.
going on?
I really
going on
can't.
with what?
Okay.
This company looks profitable at first glance, but turns out to be holding a lot of bad stocks and bonds. Cash-wise, it's in a world of hurt. And now, I found out you've been investigating the same company. I want the truth. Who killed those folks, Lunge? If the cases aren't related, then it's just sensational journalism. My reputation could be damaged.
Your instincts are correct. It's the work of a copycat. It was set up to look like the serial killer.
That's just great. I've got to publish a retraction right away.
No. It's fine as it is.
Huh?
You'll continue writing your follow-up stories as if this case
At
were
first, I
another
was
one of
thinking,
the
like, if he
middle-aged
did
couple
do it, did he
murders.
just, like, pay them off?
It's not ethical. No
When he was
way.
like, he was
I
at
won't
dinner
do
or
what I tell
whatever?
you.
I may be
Oh,
looking
but
too
you
deep
will.
into this.
Well, let me give you the truth. You have good taste.
Bro,
Really.
look-
It's quite lovely.
No, Lunge's kind of scary.
You have a pleasant home with a devoted wife
The
and
aura.
a doting daughter who both adore you. But it was
Look how he's talking
impossible
to
for
him.
you to resist the charms of that attractive other woman, wasn't it?
He says, I know who
Continue as
you
before.
are.
No.
I know the kind of man that
Beef
you
it up
are.
a little. Write a special report about the serial murders.
No, that's terrifying. No, that's great. Okay, I take back what I said. Lunge,
Yes, who is it?
he's a great detective. The Tenma shit still breaks.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I ask you some questions?
What did I just say?
Really a
Tenma was going to
wonderful
stop by
They were.
this.
see.
Just call Lunge already. Just call him. Of course you're going to see Tenma. This is the same woman, right? Oh, yeah, it definitely is. Look at that face. I was tweaking at first.
mistaking him. He's the man from that photo.
Nothing to worry about. Thanks for your cooperation.
They're about to send the special forces to her shit.
Inspector, you believe I'm the one who murdered them. I'm your suspect, right?
Wait,
You
is he
think
not
I
gonna
killed
go
my aunt and uncle
Timma?
for their money? That's what you
We just
hinted
jump
at
into
the
a new
other
thing?
day. Let's face it, we both know that I have many debts right now. And the inheritance money they ended up leaving me will more
Bro,
than
why did
likely
you
get
come
me
here?
out of
You're
this
just
whole
looking
mess.
sus.
However, that's not the kind of person I am.
We got it the
Is
first
that
time.
really all you came here to tell me?
Right.
All I came here to...
How dare you speak to me in such a condescending way?
Sir,
An
what was the
apology for your
point of this?
disrespectful behavior.
Your local law enforcement thinks that you're innocent. Isn't that good enough for you, Mr. Jeeble?
Well, do you
Right.
agree with them, or am I still the prime target of your investigation?
You want to know if I think you're guilty? That
Yeah,
really
he's
doesn't
guilty.
matter to me at the moment.
I don't know if I care. Damn.
My chief
He said you're
concern
fodder.
is to catch the man I've been after.
The bloodstain over there can only mean one thing.
He's doing the same thing as reenacting
He
it.
must have missed.
Timma could be a
I've
doctor, an
concluded
investigator,
this copycat
a
murder made to
hitman,
look
really
like
for
the
real.
man they
Bro's an all-star.
Because there's one element this case has that makes it different from all the others.
The killer cornered the victim here, but he doesn't finish him off. But why? Why does the murderer hesitate?
Wait, the same thing happened. I'm trying to
It's
piece it
not
together.
him.
He look at himself?
Yes, you see, the man I'm after always takes small valuables. He murders quickly without hesitation or emotion. At least that's his goal.
He looked at
But
himself
this
and like,
crime
damn,
scene
I'm
is
doing
full of
this.
Emotions.
To my
The
auntie,
killer
low-key,
panicked
huh?
when he saw his face and the victim's face together in the mirror. From what I've observed, the police in this town are totally incompetent.
What he just said, I knew it was you. Tenma, get out the house, please, sir. They're meeting now?
Hello, it's been a while.
Did he pull up by himself?
So we finally meet again. Dr. Tenma.
Bro, y'all gotta remember, Lunge doesn't
I've been
care.
looking all
He's
over
about
for you
work.
For a very long time.
He's out. Blitz.
There's no use in
Pulling out the
running away
nine.
anymore. The fact is, there's no place you can hide. Dr. Tenma.
Is it really just Lunge? And why is he walking at him like Michael Myers? That's the scariest part.
Yes, you're all mine.
He followed Lunge and stopped him? But Lunge pop him. Shoot him. Kneecapped him.
I'm guilty, I confess. I want to turn myself in, all right?
Is he okay?
I killed him.
Neck.
Your confession means nothing to me. Just
Oh my god, he
stay out
kneecapped
of
him
my
again.
way.
Oh my god, look at his eyes, they're darkened. Bro's been up for 48 hours. Wait, did he die? Oh, bro, Tenma. Either way, it's bad for you, bro.
Seriously wounded.
He's gonna save this man's life.
I'll drop him off in front of the hospital and get away.
Bro, how does he... To the wheel? He's gonna handcuff him?
Don't bother reaching for your gun. I took it off you while you were unconscious. Don't be so stubborn. Just give me the keys.
He
I'm a
cuffed both
doctor,
his
but I
hands
can't
that
help
fast?
you like this.
Holy shit.
But you're losing an awful lot of blood. If we don't stop the bleeding,
You
you're
gotta
going
patch
to
that up.
die.
Of course. Sock pistol.
Come on, confess. Do it, Dr. Tenma.
Lunge, you were
That
wrong,
you murdered
bro.
the director of Eisler Memorial Hospital along with 3 others. And that you've been
You
on
gotta
a 3-year
confess this
killing
one
spree
time.
targeting middle-aged couples. You're only fooling yourself by running around chasing this elusive Johann. You're Johann, Dr. Tenma. Own up to it.
I have everything I need to do the procedure. Except for my hands. They're my tools, and I can't save your life with them chained together.
Yes. When you're the well-liked Dr. Tenma, those are the hands of a highly skilled surgeon who has saved many lives.
You've got it wrong. I'm not a killer.
No, but you change into Johann.
Oh yeah, I keep
Bad
forgetting
monster.
he thinks he
Mistaken.
blinks and he goes into
Let me
Johann.
tell you, right, Dr. Tenma? You develop a cold exterior, and it's that coldness I always find at your crime scenes.
I am not that kind of man. Every time I operate, 1,000 emotions go through my head. Is my diagnosis accurate? Will there be any
Tell him.
unforeseen complications?
Tell
Will the
him.
patient even survive? How can
Tell
I
him,
be calm
Tenma.
when I hold a
You don't
person's life in my
understand
hands?
all the
These
shit you've
hands.
been through.
How in the hell can I be calm?
Oh, come closer. Stop.
I can
I'm for the
save
tips,
you.
my boy.
I will shoot. I will.
He's gonna pass out like a blood. Bro, Lunge is too determined.
I guess this means you're not rid of me yet.
That was the
Yeah,
most
we'll be
sleep
back
he's
on
gotten
feet
in
no
like
time.
6 months.
That emergency procedure you received before you got here was done perfectly. Your doctor said you wouldn't be alive without it. But we got Jeeble. He confessed to murdering the Yope couple. He stabbed you because you were onto him. You did good, Lunge.
Thank you.
It's quite clear that Tenma saved Lunge's life, so I'm worried Lunge might have a problem pursuing him now. I'm wondering if I should remove him from the Tenma case.
If anything, that's gonna make him want to
sorry.
pursue him
Did he
more.
call
It makes
her
everything
Amanda?
more chaotic, more
In fact, I
fun.
find him to be very pleasant. He seems to be having a really fun time recovering.
I need to get one of those.
He's having fun?
Yes, he's always telling me that nothing
Wait.
has been more enjoyable for him than...
I just said that too. What's the odds?
Oh yes, it was Tenma. That chasing after a criminal like Tenma is the most fun he could ever have.
Bro, this dude is terrifying. Look at his face. No. Bro, I gotta watch another episode. You were 100% correct. This was a great episode. I always knew Lunge was crazy from him and just like putting work over his family, but this hit the nail right on his head. The facial expressions that he was giving me, I love when like anime make those just like menacing faces. That shit like triggers something in my brain, bro. Like it releases some kind of dopamine. Also, I seen the little end credit like previewing the next episode, and it looked kind of bad. I don't know what she got going on, but she always has been a baddie. Let's be for real here, right? Like I was saying in the episode, I was like, I don't know if Lunge is a good detective or a bad one. Like he's so great to the point where he's like, yeah, bro, I know that you murdered your aunt and them for the money. I don't care though. I'm so like focused on this that hey, the cops in this city are dumb. It is what it is. He got so in his head about it that he literally could get off scot-free, that he went and told on himself, that he went and followed the detective to stab him. If that's not some mental gymnastics, I don't know what is. It blows my mind that he still thinks it's Tenma, but also it makes sense for like the plot of the rest of like the episodes that we have, because we still have a long way to go. Speaking of long way, I kind of want to get off topic really quick. I know that I've taken many breaks on this channel because it is like a little backup thing, but bro, I started the first episode of this 8 months ago. I apologize. I never thought I'd be watching the show for this long, but like when you do reaction stuff, that's how it is, you know what I'm saying? Hopping back on track though, him saving his life, I knew it was gonna make everything jump to 1,000. It was already at 100, but now it's at 1,000. And the problem is with that is Lunge is having fun. My man is having fun, so that is definitely gonna spice everything up. What I want to see is, I can't wait for him to piece together that it's not Tenma and there is a Johan. Like I know that's gonna blow his fucking mind when he has to admit that he is wrong, because he has an ego, bro. Like he is good, rightfully so, but he is definitely an egoist. And to quickly glaze Tenma some more, like I have throughout this entire series, bro, he's reenacting the crime scene. He's saving people's lives and doing surgeries with basically nothing and doing them perfectly. He has, and like, bro, this dude, this poor guy, bro. I love this man, bro. I don't pause, resume. I don't care. That was pretty crazy saying it out loud. Now I'm thinking about it. I also want to see where this, what is his name, Kipper or whatever, where that's gonna come into play with the news guy. I'm assuming they showed him for more than just kind of like a background character, but who knows with this show. But as always, to be honest, great episode. If you stuck around this long, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps out a lot. And if you are still watching this right now, what is the first fruit to come to mind that doesn't have an A in it? Again, thank y'all so much for watching with me, and I will catch y'all in the next episode. Until then.